Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either any of these blokes. This is jumphoner from 1AR clan, absolute legend. Look at him zooming in and out of the bloody thing. That's what he does. Anyway, this is the KV2R. If you've been reading the news of late, there's a lot of panic around. There's a lot of talk around about the change or the proposed change or the super test or the sandbox changes for HE rounds. I don't know how I feel about it. You tell me how you feel about it. This is the KV2R. This is one of the tanks which may be affected. Now, Wargaming have come out and said with the first lot of testing, is not going to affect premium tanks, SPG or HESH rounds. However, the KV2, which is identical to the KV2R, other than the pretty looking the paint job, you know, the what do you call it? The Valhalla paint job. The KV2 is a tank that's going to be affected. That's right. The KV2 will be affected. It's not all bad news, but it looks a lot of people are very, very concerned. Why? Because he won't be able to do this. Jump on it. Platooned up with his old mate Chew and Eat and GS Wombat, all both from one of our clans. See you later, Hellcat. There goes the Hellcat. Derps him to oblivion for 570 hit points of damage. Now, that Hellcat did shoot Jump in his KV2R, so he's down to 619 hit points. He's just got him, though, for 540, and was that KV2 on the enemy team just shot him with an AP round, which he blocked. Now, that's interesting. That's why he clearly doesn't know how to play the KV2. But Jump shoots him and kills him. Well, he deserved to be killed. He's not playing. You got to play that KV2 with a derp gun, right? That's what it's all about. Look at that derp. It's a 152mm gun. 910 potential damage, 86 penetration. That's with HE. Now, there are two AP options. One's for 700 alpha, 136 penetration, and one's for 700 alpha, 110 penetration. So the second AP option is clearly the premium round. The first one is clearly the normal. As Jump turns around and pays attention to this guy, he's be saying, "Oh, shoot this guy! Shoot him for 373 hit points." He did cop a shot for 147, but who cares? 147 is nothing. And Chewy is an absolute legend. He's a really nice bloke as well. Oh, Chewy goes down to the OI. Another derp. Maybe the OI is going to be affected as well. Chewy gets the kill on the VK30 01D, but unfortunately goes down to the OI. He kills the guy trying to save his mate. Now, Jump is no dummy. He knows how to play this game. He's lost his platoon mates, though. They've both been He's sitting here going, well, rightio, what have I got to do to win this game? Around this corner, there's an OI. There's an M4A3E2, which I'm pretty sure is a premium. There's another KV2, last spotted over there at C1, and there's the T3485M. He's getting backed up here by the Churchill game carrier, and I can understand why that thing's not at the front line. T3485M. Kicking back there, sniping like an absolute champion. The Nashorn. Of course, the Nashorn. It looks like the Nashorn might have only just loaded in. Is that spawn? Is that where the Nashorn would have spawned? Sure. Sorry, I missed that one. Shoots and kills the M4A3E2 and brings up his third kill. 1,901 hit points of damage. The winning 6-4 here. I'm not sure about the T3485M. He's just sniping there. He wants to be a sniper. He identifies as a tank destroyer. Anyway, let's pause this game right here and just address the elephant in the room, which is the changes, the proposed changes for the KV2 and for the KV, maybe for the KV2. If we have a look at this picture right here, this is what we've got on the left-hand side, just next to my head right here. At the moment, this is what we've got. There's three options. There's the two AP rounds, which I mentioned, 110 and 136 penetration for 700 alpha, and there's the HE option, 86 penetration for potentially 910. Now, with the new on the right-hand side of that image is the what's currently in the sandbox. Now, I screenshotted this from the KV2 in the sandbox. When you download the sandbox and all that kind of thing. The big difference there, it says with HE, which is the third option on the sandbox, 0 penetration because they're removing penetration as a concept for HE rounds, but average damage 330. Now that's going to be a lot less than 910. Doesn't matter what school you went to. The only thing that they've increased is the first round. The 110 penetration AP round is the alpha. It goes up to 870 from 700 to 870. So that's the real difference. Feel free to leave a comment about what you think about it. I'm very, very dubious, very, very dubious indeed, especially with tanks for which the HE, the derp cannons are known for. The KV2 is a perfect example. If you're using AP rounds in a KV2, you're just doing it wrong. It's as simple as that. Are they overpowered? I don't know. I would probably say they're a strong tank. I don't think they're... Would they be more overpowered or equally overpowered than any other Russian heavy tank in the game? I don't know. Back to Jump's game. Jump's on 3 kills, 1901 damage. So he's already done double, more than double, well, about double the hit points that he brought into the game. The OI on Jump's team has just been taken out by the SU-100. That's that looks like probably happened on the other side of the map. 6-6 is the score. HE rounds getting changed. This is a tank which is really going to feel it. Jump second here. Well, he's not getting any help from these guys back here. The Nazor not going to understand. Even the Churchill maybe can understand, but they're probably not out of render range. But they're relying on a KV2 to spot for them. I think they're doing it wrong. Anyhow, 6-7 is the score now. We're playing on Cliff. 1,901 hit points of damage done. And Jump, this is what he's found. He's found the A43. He's been spotted. He shoots. He hits him. That's only 205 there. Because he hit his side, he would have got the tracks. So it's not ridiculously overpowered, this tank. I enjoy the KV2R. It's been a while since I played it. Been a while since I played a lot of tanks. But I watch replays like this, and it's the wow factor. That's why people buy these tanks. Now, this is a premium tank. So now Wargaming have come out and said that premium tanks are not getting touched at this stage. For a premium tank like the KV2R, which is based exactly the same as the normal KV2, apart from the paint job, who knows? What are they going to do? They're going to bring it out in a $200 loot box or something. I don't know. 6-8 is the score. Jump on it from 1AR clan on 3 kills. His platoon mates, also in KV2s and KV2Rs, have been gone. One was derped by the OI. One was, I don't know. Finds the enemy KV2. There he is. And now that enemy KV2 has stopped to aim, which is... Jump doesn't... Don't worry about aiming. It's Russian. What are you aiming for? Jump doesn't aim. He shoots him. Knocks him for 350 hit points. That's a pretty good chunk off his health. Takes him down to 510. 7-8 the score now. That A43, which I think is the one that Jump shot not too long ago. He's just got cleaned up by another friendly tank. And finally, the T-34-85M has moved. He's heading back to the eastern part, or the central part of the map maybe. The Churchill game carrier is still there. Now, the Churchill game carrier, he knows he's too slow to relocate, really, so he's going to try and help Jump. You can tell that Jump knows what he's doing. He's in the KV2, possibly one of the coolest, dankest tanks in the game. I'm not too sure. There's the enemy T-34-85M. He aims. He doesn't want to hit the fence. He doesn't hit the fence. He gets him for 519 hit points, and that evens the scoreboard up again at 8 apiece. 4 kills to Jump on it from 1AR clan in the KV2R, the Tier 6 premium Russian heavy tank, the one based on the KV2, the one that we're all worried about. This is possibly the tank that we're most worried about in these HE rebalance. Is it rebalance? Is that what you call it? I don't know. The OI was last spotted just over there. That's what Jump's worried about. That's what I was looking at. That OI is the same OI that killed his mate Chewie, also from 1AR clan, and an absolute gentleman. 8-9. The Nazorn goes down to the enemy KV2. Of course, the Nazorn is it the Nazorn or the Nashorn? I don't know. I never know. I think it's the Nazorn. Nazorn's the kind of tank that if you're in a KV2, you'd love to shoot because it's pretty lightly armoured. And one of the changes is that I think, the way I read it, that some of the changes are that it's removing the ability for HE guns to penetrate really low, lightly armoured tanks and one shot them. I don't know where that went. It hit. I think it might have hit one of those columns up there or something. I don't know. He waves his gun around like an absolute legend. Look at the gun. I reckon it looks grouse. He's got some. It's like a sniper rifle. It's got those camouflage kind of. Anyway, 8-10 the score. So he's thinking about how he's going to carry this game. Aiming, zooming in. Look at this. This looks. What's he doing here? It looks like a bit of a bug in the game. He was scrolling in there. Something else happened. He's scrolling in and out. Like, there goes the KV2. There you go. He gets the KV2 on the enemy team. 9-10 is the score now. 5 kills to Jump on it. Nobody else on Jump's team have a kill. The T-34-85M has been a real hero back there. He identifies as a tank destroyer. Even the Churchill game carrier is further forward than this person over here. And the chat is going. The chat is not being too complimentary on the T3485M. And look, if he's still full health, and we can't see because he's that far back, Jump can't see him, he's too far back. If he's still full health, that's a bit of a dick act. They're only down by one tank. 9-10 is the score, 4 versus 5. There's an OI here on 336 hit points. If the Churchill and Jump both shoot him, he's dead. It's as simple as that. The T3485M could make it an easy overmatch down here on the 1-2. There it is. The game carrier didn't need to shoot him. Jump shoots him, gets the top gun, gets a mission as well for 6 kills. 26 kills. That's a mission. Oh, look out. The SU-100's come to play. Come on, game carrier. Come and give him a hand. Loses his ammo rack. Waiting for that gun to aim. Is he going to fix his ammo rack? The AMX-12T shoots him. Gets blown apart by the AMX-12T. And look, there was a good move by the enemy team. The Churchill game carrier got the kill on the SU-100, which makes it not such a bad loss, but the Churchill game carrier. Are these two in a platoon? No, they're just working well together. The Churchill game carrier goes down to the T-37. Good to see. 2 random players. Now, they're not in a platoon or anything. The AMX-12T and the T-37, they're not in a platoon. They've just they've just said, come on, let's do this. Let's roll these tanks. They saw the overmatch. The T-3485M, which we still can't see how many hit points he's on. There he is. He's on full hit points. What a wanker. Oh, I'm going to look this bloke up. Anyway, he's on the red line. Look at it. I'm sorry, Waymaker, if you're watching. That's embarrassing, mate. It really is. That would have been an easy win. If Jump with the Churchill game carrier and the T-3485M all went here, they easily would have cleaned up the T-37 and the AMX-12T, even when they rushed him. Even when they rushed him. It would have been an easy win. Now, there's a Cromwell. The Cromwell's a pretty good tank as well. Now, the Cromwell's on full health, but he's not even aiming. Oh, they can see these tanks now, so he's aiming at these tanks. Let's see what he does. You tell me he's going to shoot him, please. They're both one-shots. Shoots the AMX-12T first, because I don't think he could shoot the T-37. Is he going to go and get the T-37? T-37, is that a one-shot? If he's not a one-shot and a bit of a tap, we'll do it, and then it'll be 2 versus 1. The M4A3E2. Surely he has seen where the Cromwell was last spotted. T-3485M, of course, he gets lit. He shoots and kills the T-37. That's his second kill. The 2 one-shots. That's what he's done this game. He spent the rest of the game back here at K5. Now, I'm hoping he doesn't turn away. The Cromwell crashes. The Cromwell crashes. And it's a win, 14-12. I love a good close game, but that wasn't really a good close game from it was a good close game, but there was a bit of shit in that, wasn't there? Once again, these are the changes. These are proposed changes. Now, that's only in Sandbox. At the time I'm recording this, I recorded this on the 19th of October, and it was like a day or two ago that they announced it. At the time of recording, these are the proposed changes. Everything's subject to change, of course, but if people feel very, very strongly, I encourage people to go to the forums, let them know that they tell me that they listen to feedback. But let's be honest, it's probably gonna. If it happens, it's gonna be because the people who play on the bigger servers than ours are happy with it. Once again, the change of currently, it's 86 pen, 910 potential damage for the HE round, which is it's what you got to use in the KV2, right? So the changes, that 910 potential damage will drop to 330, and the concept of penetration will be gone. But the AP round will go up from 700 alpha up to 870. Now 870 alpha at tier 6, that's still pretty big, and that will be, you could argue that that's pretty derpy, but removing the HE concept from the KV2 and then maybe the KV2R, I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit confusing for me. Anyway, let's have a look at the result. Jump Honor, what a legend. Picks up an Ace Taker Mastery Badge in that game. Ace Taker Bruiser Medal. Of course, you always get Bruiser Medals when you're playing the KV2s. The Duelist, 5 for effect. Got 26 bonds. That'll be for the premium mission that he would have completed in that game for getting the kills. Top Gun. He also got a personal mission for getting those 6 kills. 1,830 base experience. That's massive. That's without the ×2. That's without the daily double, the premium account multiplier, or any bonuses. That's his base score. 1,830 hit points of damage. 6 kills. 4,043 hit points of damage done. 11 shots fired. 9 hit. 5 pendant, 4 splash. So they all did something. That's what HE does. 1,000 assisted damage too. Not bad. Not too bad at all. I've got concerns about this guy. Bad luck to the Cromwell driver on the enemy team. Or not really. He did 0. So maybe he was AFK for most of the game. I don't know. Did he even fire a shot? No, he didn't. He's got purple shitlords and Muppets. It's a very apt title. Yes, it's a premium tax, so he made plenty of coin there. Nearly 56,000 credits. That's after tax. With a premium account, he did pay for consumables. Is he running food? I think he was running food, and I run food in my one. It helps with everything. It helps with the reload time, the aim time, all that kind of stuff that I always go on about. And look, a very good game from Jump and his platoon mates. Absolute legends. Chewy and GS Wombat in the KV2 platoon. Absolute ripper. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about these HE changes? Good idea, bad idea? Should they do it similar but make a few changes maybe? I don't know. I'm not an expert in all these matters, but look, let us know. The KV2 is the tank that most people are concerned about. The fact that you can buy it on the tech tree, so people who are free-to-play players can get it on the tech tree and sort of treat it like a premium, keep it in their garage because it's a fun tank to play. But I know plenty of people do. I did it before the KV2R came out, and then I grabbed one of those. But anyway. Again, Jump, thanks for the replay. You legend, KV2 platoons. How grouse are they? Hopefully they'll still be grouse if the changes come. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time. Once again, these changes are subject to change. Does that make sense? It's not nothing's final. The fat lady hasn't left the building yet. But I encourage people who have concerns about their favourite tanks and their favourite mechanics of the game and what's good for the game, what's bad for the game, go to the forums and give Wargaming their feedback. I'm sure it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt. But let's be honest, it's going to be the big servers that get the most say. That's how it works. I imagine that Russian players who clearly love their Russian tanks, they will be a little bit concerned about this as well. So don't. It's not all bad news. It's still only the sandbox. It's still only testing. They might change their mind. Hopefully they do. Anyway, it's a tank that I enjoy, and it's a tank that maybe I'll start playing a little bit more before these changes potentially come out. Once again, don't forget to check us out on Twitch, Facebook, Discord. All the links are down below. Thanks very much. You're all awesome. Have a good night. Ciao.